Today you did lesson 1.4 in prime time. Your I can statement was, I can evaluate a number to determine that I have found all of its factors. Your homework, your application problems were 22 through 23. Now, the directions say, for exercises 22 through 27, use the dimensions of each rectangle that can be made from the given number of tiles to list all of the factor pairs. 22 was for 20, so number 22, you were looking for all of the factor pairs for 24, and 23, you were looking for all of the factor pairs of 32. I think you guys can do those two on your own, so I'm going to just give you an example of how to do it. So this should not be on your homework. You need to find the dimensions or the squares of 22 and number 23. So for 24 and 32, I will show you the dimensions for 24. So number 24, we're trying to find all the factor pairs of 48. So I know that I always start with 1 and 48, which means I would have a square that was 1 by 48. I'm drawing it at the bottom. Now imagine I'm cutting this into 48 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 24, and then imagine me splitting all of them to get 48. So that's 1. So I'm going to change my color, and in red it's going to be 1 times 48. So 1 by 48. The next one I would be able to do is we always go then with, because it's an even number, I can say 2. So it would be a 2 goes into 48 24 times. So my next factor pair or next dimensions would be 2 by 24. Again, you could, at the bottom, if I drew it out, it would look down at the bottom, I'd go all the way to 24. 2 by 24. Imagine that as a 2 by 24. My next is going to be 3. 3 goes into 4 once. And then I have 18. 3 goes into 18 6 times. So I would have a 3 by 16 square rectangle. Next, I know 4 can go in, and 4 is going to go in 12 times. So I would have a 4 by 12 square. Next, I'm going to have a 6 by 8 square. And then you're going to flip all of the ones we've already done. So we have a 6 by 8, so then we're going to have an 8 by 6, a 12 by 4, a 16 by 3, a 24 by 2, and a 48 by 1. So these problems were pretty simple. So our factor pairs are then 1 and 48, 2 and 24, 3 and 6, 4 and 12, and 6 and 8. So remember, you are to find the factor pairs of 24 and 32. 32. Find factor pairs. Use square model / rec model. or I should say, let's use the correct word, rec dimensions. And that is your homework for tonight.